How is it going, everybody? It's your boy Marcus, Television Snap Player, and welcome back to a brand new video. For this video, I've got a brand new Spotlight card to show you, and that is none other than Khonshu. I have been wanting to get this card for quite a bit. This dude is pretty freaking awesome. I've already made a couple of decks. One of them was like an auto build, and then afterwards, I have decided to kind of make like my own version. Although I'm gonna be kind of honest, I did make a clone of the auto build, but I did make a few minor tweaks. Now before I show you guys all of that, I want to share some news in regards to these Spotlight patches, and also a brand new way to earn cards. So let us head over to the news. If you click on read more, it'll take us right to the Marvel Snap website, and right here, latest news: unlocking the future of your collection, Snap Packs. And this is pretty cool, man, and I'm actually kind of excited to I'm actually kind of excited for this. So basically, I'm not going to read through the entire thing because that just takes too long. But basically, this, it says we're aiming to launch Snap Packs in the April 29th or June 3rd patch. Hopefully it's April 29th, because honestly, guys, I'm kind of tired of the whole Spotlight system. But yeah, so that's when they're planning to launch this. It depends on all the variables and stuff. But basically, the way Snap Packs work is they guarantee an unknown card right here. No dupes, which is big, because the thing with Spotlight catches is you are kind of guaranteed to get a duplicate card that you don't even need, or either you do get a new card, but it's one that you probably don't want and aren't going to loot or use. And so this new system is hopefully going to change that. Spotlight cards and rotating pinnable cards, just like today. So, all the stuff that's going on with the token shop where you could pin all the cards, I guess that'll still keep going. And then also there will be Spotlights, but it's going to be a bit different. And it says free daily tokens. Log in and redeem every day. So this is going to be good. Now, as for how much they're going to offer, I don't know. But hey, I'll take it, because it's almost impossible to get tokens. And the amount just to get a single card is like 6,000 for a brand new one, and like 3,000 for a series, like 4 for a series 4, and then for a series 3 it's 1,000. But it's still ridiculous. And then token packs, which you can be purchased with gold, stuff like that. Now, this is what the problems are, and I can't agree with these more. Right now, getting the cards you want in Marvel Snap can feel frustrating and slow. And I do agree with this, because the thing is, once you've collected, especially once you've collected all of the Series 3 cards, right? So after you've collected all the base Series 1 cards, and then all the Series 2s, then on the Series 3, it kind of becomes impossible, right? Like, if you're not counting game modes like High Voltage or Deadpool's Diner, or even Take Them Showdown, it's nearly impossible just to get one card, like, even to the collection level, unless it's through Spotlights. But even then, it's kind of the same deal. It's just impossible to do so, and it is annoying. So there's 3 different bullet points. Returning players who missed multiple seasons find themselves way behind. New players struggle to catch up and play popular decks. And then For veteran players like myself, I've been playing this game for like over a year now. It says veteran players often have to rely on luck with spotlight catches, which can lead to duplicate cards and wasted rewards. This is the one thing, that I don't really like about spotlights. I mean, they're great when you can get all the new exclusive ones, but I ended up having to miss out on both Firehair and Starbrand. Those were two cards that I actually were looking forward to getting. Isan, maybe not as much, but, those two, I had some good ideas for how I can use them, but I didn't end up getting any of them. Like, it's just so stupid to me. Like, bro, I ended up wasting, upgrading so much cards and using up so much of my credits that it just became so tedious. And I don't want that. I really don't. And then it says, Snap Packs to the rescue. Snap Packs are designed to address these problems by giving players. And then it has some points, some highlights. Greater control over the cards you earn, catch up faster and cheaper. I hope so, because I ain't trying to pay 6,000 tokens just for a single pack. And a smoother collection journey. So they just kind of talk about all this, and then that's the second point, catch up faster and cheaper. And then right here, a smoother collection journey. Bye-bye Spotlight Catch. Spotlight Catches it's going to be retiring. Which, again, I'm kind of excited about. And all your existing Spotlight keys will automatically be converted into tokens at a rate of 3,000 tokens per key. Ooh, dang, that's good. So, I don't know, guys. I think this might be my last Spotlight pull. It's just going to depend. If the update does come out April 29th, which is next month, then I will officially stop pulling keys. However, if it's until June, I might pull one or two more. But I think I'm ready to move on. And honestly, I will say this. For anyone who plans on joining this game, I would wait. Like if the update's coming out April 29th, then I would wait just a bit. Because the thing is, it is going to be tough to get all of the newer cards, especially once you get through all the Series 3 cards. It's not going to be as easy. So, again, I would wait. However, if it's till June 9th, or not June 9th, if the update comes out June 3rd, and you still want to experience this game, I would play it, but, don't use up your spotlights. Just save them up until the pack feature comes out, because then you can be able to get a bunch and start growing your collection really quickly. So I would just wait a bit. So yeah, there's that. It says, where you used to receive spotlight keys on your collection level track, you will now earn 3,000 tokens instead, keeping your card acquisition flow steady. Previously, spotlight keys and tokens were only able to be used on predetermined cards that were available in the spotlight catches or random ones rotating in spotlights. Well, those spotlights will still exist. You can now use your hard-earned tokens to buy new and old cards from any. So this is pretty huge. Marvel Snap is planning to release more cards every season alongside the improved Snap Pack system. You will be able to grab new cards faster and experiment with more decks right away. Custom packs coming soon. Snap Packs not only provide the ability to target cards based on age or series, they create endless opportunities for bespoke custom packs in the future. Think packs like X-Men Discard or Creator's Deck of the Week. Wow. Your Ultimate Marvel Snap Collection. We'll be sharing more as we... So yeah, there's a lot going on. A lot going on with this. And I am very, very excited. By the way, I apologize for this long thing. But I wanted to share this news with you guys. Because, again, this is very exciting. And, yeah, like I said, guys, it's time... It's time to move on from Spotlight catches and keys, man. Like, it is getting to a point where I'm just not a fan of the collecting part. And it's just like, you know, I literally, like, it's not fun. It's not as fun once you start being a veteran. But hopefully that's going to change, and I'll be able to start getting a lot more cards. Like, let me see all the ones that I don't have. That I could. Let me go to my collection. Turn this off. Unowned. We go to this, and then we can see all of these. All of these. There's a bunch that I still don't have yet. Not counting variants. God, see, I missed out on Starbrand and Firehair. I also missed out on last season's Season Pass. Victoria Hand, Iron Patriot, Bruce Banner, Penny Parker, Galacta, Lasher, Malekith, Gore. Like, look at all of these. Hawkeye, Kate Bishop, Ajax, Erisham, Fastos, Cersei, Gilgamesh, Dina, Sasquatch, Nocturne, White Widow, US Agent, Red Hulk. Look at all these. There are so much of these that I have yet to experience. Corvus Glaive, Beta Ray Bill, Heek, or Meek. It's Meek. I always thought that was an H, but it's an M. Annihilus, Gladiator. Look at all of these, y'all. Thanos, Surtur, Silver Sable, Red Guardian. Look at all this. Freaking insane, man. Like, I'm just ready. I'm ready for more fun, awesome cards to experience. Like, you know what I mean? So, hopefully, this new system gives me everything that I could possibly want. So, with that being said, though, let us get to the deck side of things. So, here is my auto Khonshu deck. This one was alright. You know, with the MODOK and everything, I didn't really see a reason for it. And the Iron Man. So yeah, it worked fine. This one here, this is probably going to be the one that I play the most. This one has my, it has most of the same cards from that auto build deck, but I added a few additionals. I added Zabu. I also added Zabu to get Dracula down to a 3. I added Wave so I can get Khonshu down to a 4 so I could potentially play him early. And then I also added Agamotto too for, you know, Bolts of Volthok, stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much that's pretty much what this deck is all about. So we're gonna go ahead and play with just this guy a couple times, and at the end I will also give you guys my personal thoughts. And also, you're gonna want to stay tuned for the next upcoming video, because that is when I will be doing my usual season rankings. So if y'all don't know what that's about, basically at the end of each season, I like to take all of the cards that I've collected this season, and boy, we've got a bunch. I like to take all the cards that I've collected this season and basically rank them from worst to best. In fact, after this game, I'll show you guys one that I made previously, so y'all can kind of see what I mean. But yeah, so it's kind of a new thing I'll be doing on this channel. So, okay, we got the Monster Island. We also have Tarnax 4. After you play a card here, transform it into another of the same cost. So we want to play Morbius here. That's probably the route we want to go, because then we're going to get Khonshu. Now the key with Khonshu, guys, he has two phases. He has his regular form is a 6 cost 5 power card. I should have showed that. His second form is a 6 cost 8 power card, and then its final form is a 6/12. So every time so watch, I'm gonna play, let me play my Lady Sif. Hopefully it gets the Khonshu. So he's playing a Thor. I need to get a win. Oh yep, see, so watch. So Khonshu is now going to get into his second form. And if I discard him again, he will go into his final. Now, here's the thing. After you discard Khonshu on his final phase or final form, that is it. He is gone. So you really kind of have to be careful with how you really need to be careful with how you play. You gotta be careful with how exactly it is you play. Ooh, Howard the Duck, that's not bad. That could actually be really useful. So we got the wave. You really have to be careful with how it is you discard him. You don't want to play stuff like Havoc or MODOK and stuff, because it could potentially discard him a bunch or whatever. So I think the small... Oh! Hello! Full clock next turn? That's perfect, actually. I will take that. Heck, yeah, man. So that means we could pretty much go Khonshu for sure. Right? Khonshu for sure, since he's a 4. And then we don't have Drac on the board, so maybe can we try and at least get him for an Apocalypse? Agamotto. But then he's going to transfer him into something different. I kind of don't necessarily want that. So if we go with this here, so I'm honestly okay if...
There's no strings on
so let's see. We need to see what we discarded. That's that monster, right? Oh no, destroyed. We don't have anything discarded. Oh, we got the Khonshu, but we lost, which is kind of a shame. But you kind of get the idea of how that works. Every time you discard, so not the best, but I think he's a really good card. We gotta claim our 50 gold, or 50 credits, my bad. Now we have 540. I'm not gonna split anymore, or spend any more of it. In fact, I'm gonna start saving up. So we got the first Ghost Rider again, and we also have bolts And we have Moon Knight. So hopefully... Oh, we got Scorn. That's not bad. So I think the key would be if we play Bolts of Bullfuck, and then if Khonshu gets there, but we still need something to discard. Right? So, ooh, murder world. Okay, that's not the best move here. So, okay, we're gonna have to do this. Hopefully, it doesn't pick the bolts. Okay, it gets the Moon Knight. So now, Lasher will pick up that, he will pick out that, oh, we got a Blade too, but we don't necessarily want to discard early. We don't necessarily want to get rid of Agamotto, because then we wouldn't have a tenor. We wouldn't have a big cost. So they're playing their Rocket Raccoon, but they don't know. I guess they didn't check the location's ability for Murder World. So say goodbye to your Rocket Raccoon. That's why I'm playing it safe. Goodbye. So now that location's ability is disabled, that means I can now... Oh, we got the Drac. That's great. So, we could do... Do I get Agamotto first? Or do we go Drac? I think it might be better just to do... Because either way, we're not going to have much to play there. Actually, let's play him here. We'll at least have something locked in. So we kind of want to keep Lasher as the only card, because if we add more cards to that side, it's not gonna look good. He'll lose his power. No! God dang it. I really don't want to... Okay, wait. Hold on. We can play Drac, and then into Apocalypse. The only problem is we don't have our Khonshu. So that is a bit of a shame. So wait, if we can move, I think Drac next. I think that's kind of the key. We might want to try to play. Oh, but Cloak's there. Oh, no, we can't necessarily do that. So now, do we move this and then maybe play this into here? Honestly, if we can win just with the Zabu, I mean, Drac's only at a 1. We're buffing up, giving Lady Sif some, we're buffing up Apocalypse to a 16, and now Drac's gonna make it even stronger. Wait, we still need to take over. Come on, Drac!
Apocalypse.
Come on, baby! Come on, yes! Yes, sir! So no Khonshu this game, but it did go pretty well. 21 power Drac. Not bad at all, you guys. Not bad at all. I like that. So, 23 minutes. We'll probably do one more round. And also, I'll get rid of the auto since I kind of already know what to do. But man, I gotta say, this card has been getting some love lately. Look, discard, and I guess technically discard. So yeah, a lot of discarding stuff this season. But man, we've got 4, 8, 12, 16 cards this season. That is crazy, you guys. $16 cards. That is insane. That is a lot of cards to rank. Last season, I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit sad. We only managed to get 7 cards. 16 new cards, minus variants. That's another thing too with my tier lists, is I don't include any variants that I unlocked. So let me show you guys what it is that I make. So here is one. Actually, here, should we do the one for the Dark Avengers? Yes. Actually, I think we could get rid of these are for different videos. For other videos, but I don't really need them anymore. Yeah, we don't need these. These are for some other videos on my main channel, but I don't know. I might go back and actually redo some of these. Maybe I should make a video where I go back and I kind of play through other cards and all that. I don't know. Like, here is the one from last season. I did it instead of doing like the good, great, and awesome and all that, I ended up doing like an actual ranking. So you got 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. I will have to say Diamondback is definitely one of my favorites from that season. I don't use her as much, but it is still a really top tier card. This is something that I've been This is something that I've been this is one that I've been using for quite a while. So there's a little look at that. Here's the new one. So there's gonna be 4 tiers this time. But anyways, time for the last round using that. Oh man. Okay, there we go. Using our auto-created deck. Or not the auto-created, but the new one that I made. By the way, if you guys are wondering how I got the first Ghost Rider and the icon, I played through High Voltage, which is sadly unavailable. But there might still be a way for you to unlock the first Ghost Rider. Shoot, maybe in the new Snap Packs feature, or the new Snap Packs update, you might be able to get the first Ghost Rider. Oh, okay. Now with these, typically, it's temporal manipulation. However, typically with these, with locations like this, I like to skip. Because I want my cards to reveal right away. So, here's the deal. Do we play bolts? Or do we try to... After this turn, hopefully it doesn't play the Apocalypse. If it pulls down the bolts, that would be perfect, because we can then at least try to get something decent on the board. So they have a blade. Ooh, a stature would have been good for this. But let's see. Oh, I put winds. Huh? Oh, I didn't reveal in time. That was a waste. That was a waste, bro. That's okay. So, oh, wait. Lady Sif. We could hit Lady Sif for sure. Or, not hit Lady Sif, but play Lady Sif right off the rip. Or should I go Bolts next? Let's do that. Let's play Bolts of Bullfrog. So then that way we could at least do plays. We could do Wave into... Wave and Lady Sif, which will discard the Apocalypse, and then it'll make Agamotto cheaper for next turn. I think that's a fair play. At least we'll have something on the board, right? They're slowly losing power. Oh, we got the Khonshu too, so that's actually cool. So maybe what we could do is do... We have 8, so we could technically go... Agamotto, let's say right here, and then we play the Lady Sif there, which I think that should be a perfect play. If it discards the Khonshu, that's a perfect mix. Okay, it's picking the Apocalypse, which is good. That's cool. So now we just need like a big play. Oh, we got the Drac. Now, here's the deal. Do we play? We didn't discard anything else, so it would kind of be banished. Who did it? Oh, that's right. The spells. I keep forgetting. We'll put you here. It's kind of a little bit difficult. Now, if Drac can manage to pull, I really hope it doesn't pull the wave. That would be really bad. But we're gonna play it. We're just gonna play it. That into Zabu. Honestly, I wouldn't mind if it got. So they're playing their Apocalypse already, even though I'm pretty sure that Apocalypse doesn't have any power. So I got the Drac or the Apocalypse. My bad.
Victory.
We got the Khonshu. We were just unable to evolve it. But hey, I'll still take a 16 power, or a 17 power Drac any day. So there you have it, guys. That is a look at Khonshu. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Don't forget to like and sub. And as I mentioned before, you're going to want to stay tuned for next episode, because that is when I will be doing my season rankings. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Peace.